Hi guys. Over 6 million plus females are dealing with some type of physical, verbal, or controlling abuse. If that is you and you have no way of getting out or you don't know how to free yourself from the situation you are facing, I ask you to do me one favor. And that is call the 1-800 domestic violence hotline. You don't have to say who you are. All you have to do is tell somebody, give someone their information, and they will reach out to you privately. If you have a close family member or a friend or somebody you trust, a preacher, or just anybody, please go to them and explain to them what you are facing. So many young women are losing their lives every single day. Whether you have children, whether you are pregnant, so many people are losing their lives due to domestic violence. There are so many crazy men out here nowadays. They will give signs and they will show you that they are abusive. Please, young ladies, take heed to what they are showing you. If they show you one sign of abuse, they're going to continue to do so. I ask you guys to please call the domestic violence hotline. I chose to do this video because one of my middle school friends and I were discussing a couple of weeks ago. She had posted something on Instagram about physical abuse, domestic violence. This is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I wanted to do this video in honor. Yes, guys, don't worry. This is makeup, and I have never, thank God, ever in my life experienced verbal or physical abuse, but I have dealt with being controlled. And I ask that you please, if you have not called the domestic violence hotline, please do so. I ask that everybody who do come across this video and you are dealing with domestic violence, you are a family member, a friend, a church family member, whatever the case may be, you know somebody who's dealing with domestic violence, please don't just sit there. Please, please, please make your way to call the 1-800 domestic violence hotline to have that person receive some kind of help. Thank you very much, guys. And if you have ever dealt with somebody who was physically abused or being controlled or verbally abused, please comment below, and I will also put the domestic violence hotline number at the bottom of the description. Thank you so much for watching my video, and may the good Lord bless you. And I pray blessings upon anybody who watches this video who has faced physical or verbal abuse.
Hey guys, this is your Girl Naturallysharondamichelle. I want to say, if anybody anywhere that is watching this video, please, if you are experiencing any type of domestic violence, any spousal abuse, being controlled, if a man hit you once, I want to say this, he's not just going to apologize and say, oh, I'm not going to do it again. He's going to constantly do it. If he slaps you, if he grabs you, if he shoves you up against a wall, if he pushes you down, if he's yelling at you, if he's screaming at you, if he's cursing at you, even if he's hitting you, that will lead to him being abusive. And there are signs, and those are the signs, being controlled by a spouse or by a boyfriend or a girlfriend, if you are male or female. There are signs of that as well. They do not want you to go anywhere without them. They do not want you to talk to anybody, whether it's family, friends, church family. They just want you to be by them. They don't want you to be on social media. They don't want you talking to anybody. They just want you 150% by them completely. And I want to say this. If you have ever in your life experienced physical abuse, please call the 1-800 domestic violence number. Please, even if you have to be anonymous and you can ask for help. There are so many young ladies out here that have lost their lives due to domestic violence. And I want to really just put a stop to this. It does not make any sense whatsoever, and it does not make any sense for anybody. I don't care who you are, male, female. I don't care what sexual orientation you are. It does not make any sense for anybody to be physically, verbally abused or controlled. We have to put a stop to this. So many young people are losing their lives. So many kids are losing their parents due to these men and or women who are being controlling or abusive or whatever the case may be. We have to put a stop to this, guys. We are in 2018, and I have heard so many stories due to women losing their lives. Either they are pregnant, either they are leaving their spouse or their boyfriend or whatever the case may be. And these people are not liking the situation. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to do any of that. They just want you by them. And I want to say this, please, guys. Call that 1-800 number for domestic violence. Please, guys, let's be aware. Let's wake up. Let's get into the fact that people are being put in danger. Please, guys, I beg of you. Call somebody. Tell a family member, a friend. When I lived in New Jersey, I remember one night I was up with my mom, and we were looking at TV, and we heard sirens. And it was like my street and then next street over, and we just heard too many sirens. And I was like, well, what is the noise? It was like hot during the summertime. So we had the fan on and TV, so we really couldn't hear much. Come to find out, a young man killed his girlfriend, who actually was getting ready to leave him, and he killed himself. So guys, please, even if you gotta go in witness protection, I'm sorry guys, even do that, because we do not need any more people to lose their lives. Young and older people, it doesn't make any sense. We have to put a stop to this ASAP. This is a month for domestic violence, so let's stop it. Let's put a stop to domestic violence and being controlled or being abused. Whether it is physical, verbal, or being controlled, it's still abuse. And we must not be naive, we must not be foolish or stupid about it. Let's wake up. Okay, guys? Thank you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your Girl Naturallysharondamichelle On. I'm bringing you a brand new video. I wanted to speak on today. A friend of mine who went to middle school with me, she had posted something about domestic violence, and she had also spoke about things dealing with like abuse and being controlled. Well, not her, but she spoke on different topics, and I had promised her I was going to do a video on it and my experience with some things. So we're going to get into this video and give it 2 thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, do comment below. Thank you for watching.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your Girl Naturallysharondamichelle. I want to start off by saying, if anyone who is watching this video has or is experiencing any type of abuse, whether it's physical abuse, verbal abuse, or if you're being controlled, please make your way to somebody, a family member, a friend, or just somebody that you feel you can trust that will help you get away, or that can help you get free from the person that you were with. That's the best advice I can give anybody. I want to speak on my experience. I've never, thank God, ever in my life been in a domestic violence incident ever. But I have experienced being controlled. In 2013, I had attended a church member's wedding, and a gentleman, let's call him Michael, approached me and said he saw me several times. He told me a bit about himself and what his profession was, and this, that, and the third. He did not attend my church. He was attending this wedding to sing. Michael later on found me on social media. We began talking friendship-wise, brother and sister in Christ-wise, and I noticed he began to have somewhat of a controlling manner. I sort of like ignored it. I did not pay any attention to the signs of that, and I noticed with him he did not friends, whether they were new friends, old friends, church friends. He didn't want me having any dealings with family members whatsoever. That's how controlling he was. Even when it came to male friends I had from childhood, middle school, high school, college, he found a way to reach out to them and do something to tell some kind of lie or whatever the case may be. Or he would threaten them. I found out about that through a friend of mine, me and him. We were real good friends from middle school, and I'm a couple of years older than him. So we began to talk, and he said to me, well, I'm not on social media and stuff, and we're not social media friends, and he explained why, and I said, oh, I didn't know anything about that. He hacked into my social media accounts. He has told lies on me. He told his mom, that I was going with him, which was natural. He did not want me to have any dealings with one of my college friends who's like a sister to me. I wanted to go visit her out of state, and he did not want me to do that. He felt I didn't need to go. He felt that I did not need to be around this young lady and this, that, and the third. And I was like, I'm going. He's hacked into my phone. He told so many other different kind of lies on me. At my 30th birthday celebration, he came to it. He invited himself and his mom. He came to that, and I was just like, wow. He told a vicious lie on me at my birthday celebration. I didn't find out until after the fact. He was mean to one of my middle school friends. He was staring at me in this controlling manner as if he did not want me to be around anybody at any time. I was really afraid, and to be honest with you, I really was afraid that one day I would be harmed, or I would lose my life, or whatever the case may be. But young ladies, please, there are signs when a man is either abusive or controlling or verbally abusive. I've never experienced verbal abuse, but I have experienced being controlled. And it's not a good sign. It's not a good experience. I remember this person named Michael. He and I were attending a church member's, not a church member, was attending a pastor that I knew when I was little. He had passed away, and I was attending the person's funeral. And Michael and his mom was there, and he wanted me to meet his mom. Mind you guys, I spoke to his mom like twice or so on social media. Michael had went so far as to telling his family that I was going with him. That I spoke to with like almost everyone in his family, with the exception of his dad. But everybody else I spoke to on his mom's side and his father's. I found it weird. I just thought people were being nice. I didn't know after the fact, until after later on. Here is where the story gets real crazy. A few days after. A few days before, like a day, 2 days before what would have been my mom's and my older sister's birthday, while I was attending this funeral, Michael asked me did I want him to take me home. So I agreed. I said sure. He took me, well, I told him a certain way to go, which would have been a shortcut, like real quick. Mind you, I was still in college at this point. I was attending an honor society, meaning I was supposed to go to immediately right after. But Michael insisted on taking me home. So guys, I told him a certain way to go to take me home. He did not do such as I asked. So guys, he turned up into a well-known hardware store, Home Depot. And he turned up in the lot, and as a Home Depot truck was coming out of the lot we were going in, he began to speed towards the truck. And I said, Michael, you're getting ready to hit the truck. The truck is getting ready to hit us. And I started screaming because I was so afraid that I was going to lose my life. And he calmly looked at me and he said, oh, I know. And I knew then that he was crazy. Well, bits of crazy. But I thank God that I do not deal with him anymore. It's been 2 years. I know a lot of friends who are celebrities who I've tried to get to help him musically, Michael, and he did not take any advice I gave him. He was very rude and nasty to me, and I've learned in 2 years that God will place people in our lives, and even Satan will place people in our lives as a demonic distraction or an attack from the enemy. And I have always felt that he was an attack of the enemy. He was a distraction to me. And mind you guys, I was doing so well in school. I was focused and driven. And it was like, the minute I started dealing with Michael, my grades just was like heaved here, like in seconds. And I did not know why, but now I know why. And I just want to say to all young ladies, even young men, please, if there are signs of any kind of abuse, spousal, physical, verbal, being controlled, whatever the case is, please know the signs and get away from that person. Please, guys, take my advice for it. I almost lost my life. So, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Domestic violence is a very hard thing to deal with. I thank God I've never dealt with domestic violence. I've never dealt with verbal abuse, physical abuse, but I did deal with being controlled. And I now see that I was being controlled, and it's not good, and you have to separate yourself from people at times, and it's the best thing to do is like, don't look back, don't question anything. And you know what's funny, guys, is that even when I was dealing with this person, I questioned his agenda from the very beginning. I really prayed. I asked God to show me what was going on. Why was this going forth? Was this person really sincere about their walk in Christ? I questioned every single thing. But guys, I do hope that you really get a lot of information about this video, and I hope that I did help somebody or some young lady or young man. Thank you so much, guys.